All right, so the next two properties we're going to take a look at are luster and cleavage. Okay, now minerals, again, will display both of these. There are multiple systems out there that you'll find on the internet if you go look and search for them. However, for our purposes, we're only going to use, we're kind of going to invent our own. So first and foremost, what cleavage is in terms of minerals, it's basically locations or planes of weak bonds in which the minerals will break in a predictable manner. Okay. Now, there's going to be all kinds of different systems out there that geologists and other scientists use to rate to what degree the mineral will display cleavage. However, we're just going to talk about yes or no. Does the mineral display cleavage or does it not? So there are three ways that geologists will talk about it. Again, one way they'll break off into planes or perfect sheets. Perfect two ways means they break off into boxes, and three ways means they break off into perfect boxes. Okay. Here's a couple pictures of what that looks like. So again, all of these are examples of minerals that do display cleavage. Muscovite being one that shows one plane of cleavage, two planes of cleavage. Their example is feldspar. Again, another one that we use is gypsum. Three directions would be halite, rock salt, and four directions would be something like calcite. I'll show you what that looks like right now. Okay, so again, what we have here, okay, are a couple samples. Now I'm going to pull this up and make this big so you guys can really see this. Okay. Now one plane, or this is an example of cleavage, and again, this mineral breaks off into flat pieces. This is actually a mineral, believe it or not. It's called muscovite mica. Breaks off into flat pieces. That would be an example of one plane. Okay. Two planes would be like this, where it actually breaks off into perfect boxes. Okay. I'm sorry. This is three planes. Excuse me. Three planes where it breaks off into boxes. Two planes would be calcite, something like this, where it breaks off into squished boxes. Okay, and so that's kind of the rating system that we use. Now another two-plane could be, again, gypsum. If you notice, there's very predictable vertical pattern that this will break in. Okay. Now again, the numbering system isn't something we're going to worry about. I want to know yes or no. So for example, if I take a mineral from your kit and just say, all right, does this mineral display cleavage, yes or no? Your answer would more than likely be no. Something like this, does this mineral display cleavage, yes or no? And very clearly this has places and weak locations where the bonds will break very regularly. Okay, so that there is cleavage. Again, this guide kind of helps you take a look at it. If you want, you can use this in your notes as well. Okay, I'll pause it here and the video will end. If this is something you're interested in, you can have this copied down in your notes as well.